Hi everyone, it's Christy Funk from ChristyFunk.com, and I want to do a quick little checklist with you to see if you're really loving yourself and how you may not be loving yourself and not even realize it because the things have become such habitual patterns in your life. Self-love is something that we all need. Children, adults, elders, every men and women, boys and girls. If we don't have that, we operate from a place of scarcity, unworthiness, insecurity, playing small, not living our truth, not expressing ourselves and who we are, and really not benefiting anyone around us or the planet at large. When you lack self love, those are the things that happen. When you have it, it is not selfish. It's actually you're filling up your cup so that you're able to give to everyone around you. You're able to operate from optimal health, um, emotional freedom, which I think is like the best and hugest aspect of self love, is having this emotional freedom to be those things that we all want. We all want to be love, light, joy, peace, grateful. Just we want to be light beings instead of these heavy, dark beings that maybe we have programmed ourselves through our culture, through our experiences to be in the world. So, just a few tips on and questions to ask yourself if you are loving yourself. Number one, are you giving to everybody else before you give to yourself? Are you over giving so that everybody else comes first before you do? That's number one. Really taking a look at how we will put other people's needs in front of ours. That is not an act. We do not need to be martyrs in this world, but when we put others before us and our own basic needs aren't met, we become depleted. So you can give and give and give from a place of fullness, but not from a place of depletion. So if you're giving um, so much that you're depleting, that is a number one clue. Number two is that you say yes when you mean no. We do this all the time unless you have a really strong self idea of self and you know your boundaries and your limits. I see this a lot, especially with moms and with women, is that we say yes when really we mean no. So we need to go into our intuition and really just check in. It's like, am I saying yes because I think I need to be nice, to be good, to be productive, all of those things, instead of am I saying yes because I really want to do it? And sometimes we are obligated to do certain things that require a yes, where we'd rather just like stay at home, and you'll know the difference. But when you're saying yes and inside you're just going, damn it, I really don't want to do that. So that is number two. And number three is obligations that you think you have as a citizen in this planet, whether it's within the home, within your marriage, your relationship, or work, is you have these ideas of obligations that really aren't there. You're setting those obligations yourself. So take a look of where you're feeling obligated to do things that really are not they're your own restrictions and obligations that you're putting on yourself. Number four, where you are not feeling that you are speaking your truth. You're not able to say what you mean and say what you want to say. You know that song, Say What You Want to Say and Let the Words Fall Out. That song, if you're not able to say those words and let them come out, and you're not expressing yourself, you're holding yourself back. And that is definitely not a sign of self love, because you are just allowing other people to dictate the things that you need to say and how you need to express yourself. That's really number four is really important, and we learned this through my program, Radical Self Love, Radical Self Change, on how to get to that expressive voice that's in here. It's like choking us, and it's in our heart and our soul. So expressing yourself, um, boundaries, and limits, and when you don't love yourself, there are no boundaries. People are able to come into your space and take and take and take because you haven't set up the boundaries, especially with toxic people. If you have toxic people in your life and you really can't get rid of them, but they're overstepping their boundaries and constantly coming into your space and depleting you and making you feel so wiped out, that is a sign that you aren't loving yourself. Because if you love yourself, you absolutely set boundaries on anyone around you that might be overstepping and taking from you. So those are 5 quick steps that you can take a look and see if you are not loving yourself. And I'm going to keep posting these so that you understand what self-love really encompasses. And so 5 quick steps. And if you want more, you can always join me for Radical Self-Love, Radical Self-Change, my 5-week program that's coming up in July, on July 1st. And I not only get you to blow up these questions and really start to loving yourself, you're going to experience emotional freedom, and all of the good, juicy stuff that's supposed to come in your life will come in your life. I guarantee it. So just respond here or message me. But many peace and blessings on your journey, and I hope this helps you on your journey.